Hello, everybody, and welcome to our Super Saturday, January 21st, 2017. My name is Earl Teets. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a national and international home business coach. My whole passion is to help people utilize the internet, capitalize on what's available to the market, and enjoy the profits from doing so. That means you can market as an affiliate marketer. That means you can market as a network marketer. That means you can market as an independent. The whole idea is to have the solutions that the masses are going to purchase with or without you and I, and put those solutions under your own brand. Now, if you're not comfortable enough to run with your own brand yet, there's no problem with that. The skill sets that you use to run with your own brand are the exact same skill sets you use to build a network marketing company or an affiliate marketing company. So if you're going to brand yourself and you recognize where the money's at that you want to get in front of, if you realize that online tools on the internet for internet marketers is going to be in demand real high over the next 7 years, with or without you and I, that's kind of a good niche market to work in. When you recognize that right now, that's around just under 200 billion a year market that's going to hit over $1 trillion a year, with or without you and I, over the next 7 to 10 years, no matter what. You take a look at network marketing as a profession. It's going to grow from under $200 million a year to over $1 trillion, under 200 billion a year, to over $1 trillion a year over the next 7 to 10 years, with or without you and I. People are going to market stuff utilizing the power of the internet and enjoy those trends that are going to happen with or without you and I. Another trend is e-learning, the education. I mean, what did Bill Gates do when he built Microsoft and enjoyed his foundation and all his hard work's over with? He's enjoying life. Now he wants to go play bridge. What did Bill Gates do? As somebody that didn't know how to play bridge, he went out and hired a coach to learn how to play it right, to learn how to really make an impact with something that he wanted to do. So if you recognize that that's how people learn to accomplish what they want in life, you can look at e-learning, locate coaches that have already done what it is that you want to do, and you can learn from those coaches and the programs that they market, those fundamentals that are necessary so you can repeat the process. This is also a market that's going to go from under $200 billion a year now to over $1 trillion a year, with or without you and I. So what did I do to stand out? I didn't try to do anything to stand out. I understood where the money's at. And if I want to jump in front of those piles of money, I can brand myself on the internet under my own brand. Project Healthy Wealth is my own brand, right? I could use internet tools like Capture Pages, solutionswillprofit.com, that takes you to my sales page, which is a blog post, Project Healthy Wealth, and that is my whole brand. Is it magic? No. It's just simplicity. But I recognize, with over 23 years in the industry, where that money's at, and that's what's real important for you to understand. Network marketing, affiliate marketing, and e-learning are going to be under 200 billion today, that are going to hit over $1 trillion a year within the next 7 to 10 years, and it's going to happen with or without you and I. So my thought process is, if you're going to do the exact same thing, prospect people that need more money, present a solution that brings that to life, and enroll them. Those are the 3 things that you're going to do no matter what, right? So Why not have your own brand and get in front of all that money instead of leaving some of it on the table? You're going to do the exact same actions. You're going to compile a list of people who want what you have. You're going to connect with that list until the timing is right for them to get started. And as they get started, you're going to profit. So if you identify health and wellness is where Paul Zane Pilzer says the network marketing money is going to be, people want to feel better, you can recognize that's what we did with our brand. It's all common sense and logic, folks. And when you learn how to wrap common sense and logic into your daily activities, lead with love, and set the example with your actions, not just your words, you'll accidentally create success. It's just a matter of having the courage to do the right daily activities that's going to put this money in your pocket instead of trying to figure out who the best is in the world at it. You see, a lot of times you're so busy trying to figure out who the best is, doing the research on everything, that your research and your desire to be really good is in the way of your daily actions to profits. You're getting a lot of stuff accomplished, but there's no money earned. And that hurts. And that's where the majority are. So we're going to show you today in our Super Saturday training for Project Healthy Wealth exactly what it's going to take to allow you to break your comfort zone daily and get an edge on what counts the most. So what I'm sharing with you is real, it's truthful, it's logic and common sense. But one thing about logic and common sense, it's not something that every human being has on an equal basis. It's something you have to desire, it's something you have to want. But when you do have it and you recognize it, all you have to do is apply it. And when you do, good things happen. Okay? So, I'm really going to touch kind of fast on a few things, and then I'm going to really hammer it hard on the important things, okay? The first thing we need to understand about entrepreneurship is entrepreneurs. Just like a little kid, if we've never tied our shoes before, it's a very complicated process. But as an adult, you've tied your shoes so many times, you could do it with your eyes closed. You don't even have to think about how you do it. Entrepreneurship is no different. At first, it's very uncomfortable. It really is. And at first, it's not the funnest adventure that you've ever been on. Because you have the pressure on you to produce money, and you want to go out there and do what it takes to make that happen. So if you've never done it before, it's going to be uncomfortable. That's why we tell you as leaders, the stronger you are at breaking your comfort zone daily, the more money you'll earn. When you do the things that are uncomfortable, you're doing things that most people won't. So you can experience things that most people don't. It's that simple. So I want you to look at every entrepreneurial venture, whether it be network marketing, affiliate marketing, or some other kind of marketing. Business, the word business. Understand, a business don't fall out of the sky, it's purchased. There's a startup cost going to be involved with something that is real, okay? The next thing you need to understand is business costs money to operate every month, at least one that secures a family. It costs money to operate it every month. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. What's the problem with the industry of network marketing and affiliate marketing? They always try to hide the fact that it costs money to start a business and it takes money every month to operate one. The majority that go out of business, the 92% of startups promising the ground floor and the grape gum, I want you to think about that. 92% are gone in 6 months because they advertise something for nothing. They advertise it's free. They advertise it's easy. It don't take any work. Just buy a link, post it on the social networks, and man, you're going to earn your future. What happens? You buy it, you post it, and no money comes in. So now what do? Go to the teacher, get on the internet, and look at what they tell you to do. And they say, well, for those that are serious, you need to upgrade to Grand Poobah. And then the earning is easy street for you. Okay, so they upgrade to Grand Poobah. The commission grade is higher, and all the missing pieces of the how to earn puzzle are there, but what's not there? The daily application of the actual actions to profits that pay you. Why? Because you got your membership as Grand Poobah, and now you're lost in the educational field of Grand Poobah, and where are your actions to profits taking place? You're so lost in the new journey of education that there's nothing being done in your position of production as a business, and it'll strangle you to broke. So you got to think real hard. Is that a position that you want to put yourself into, or do we want to grow up and face the fact that we're all adults? We can get out of our Pampers and put on our big boy pants and swallow a little truth here, that entrepreneurship costs money to start, money to operate monthly, and it's going to take daily actions to profits to make it happen. And if you don't budget your business, you don't have a business. Bottom line, learn it the hard way if you need to, but it's a lot easier if you just take my word for it, okay? They have these things called credit cards. They're kind of nice. You use them to establish security in your life. So if you take a business that costs $500 a month to start, $500 a month to operate, you can leverage that on a credit card, and your monthly credit card bill is usually under $240. Why is that a magical spot? Because $240 a month is the proven path of affordability. Now, right or wrong, I don't condone it. I praise God that I no longer smoke cigarettes. I gave that habit up about 4 years ago. So it's not a burden on my life anymore. But if you take a look at people that are broke, on welfare, getting food stamps, they can't pay for cigarettes with food stamps, but they can always afford $8 a day for 30 days, somehow, some way, to enjoy that habit that they do. Now, I'm not saying it's right or wrong, but $8 a day times 30 days, $240 a month, what does that mean? If you're willing to break your comfort zone and understand that you're trying something new, you have to do habits that you're not very comfortable with that will become a reflex that you could do with your eyes closed, kind of like tying your shoes, right? So you have to recognize the path of affordability. Whether we like it or not, the people on welfare, they want those cigarettes bad enough that when they're poverty-stricken, they can still afford $8 a day. Let's look at entrepreneurship the same way, like grown adults, out of our Pampers and into our big boy pants and big girl pants. We're going to understand that it's going to cost you some money to run a business. So if you can find a path that keeps your operation and startup under that $240 a month affordability process, you're doing good. Doesn't mean the business has to be under $240 a month to start and under $240 a month to operate. No. The business can be up to $1,000 a month and up to $500 a month to operate. When you leverage that out on the credit card, the payments fall under that $240 range per month, and now you've leveraged your business expenses. The most important thing from there is your daily actions to profits. You're either doing them or you aren't. And a lot of people will get everywhere in business except to the daily action to profits because they're afraid they're going to tie their shoes wrong, and they're scared and they don't want to tie their shoes wrong, so they'll do everything but learn the uncomfortable process of tying your shoes until it becomes so comfortable it's a reflex. Welcome to business. This is how it works. So, if you understand where the money's at, which we kind of touched on this on our last Saturday training, so I'm not going to really tie a lot of time into it. I'm just going to say with network marketing, it's in health and wellness. How do we follow the money in health and wellness? Well, we take a look at where the masses spending their money today. That's easy to figure out while you're watching the playoffs, as the Green Bay Packers are going to work their way to the Super Bowl this year. All the Seahawks are out of it, so I'm going to back up Green Bay now. So let's take a look at that. You're going to watch a football game on TV. What are you going to see during a football game? You're going to see commercials. What are you going to see commercials for? You're going to see commercials for the latest and greatest pill that is so full of side effects, they're often worse than what that pill is. And if you understand, they're advertising that because that's where the masses today are spending between $10 to $30 a day. They're already spending their money. Okay? So that tells you as an entrepreneur, if you can get in front of that pile of money, you can get a piece of that money, can't you? Common sense and logic. Okay? So we take a look at that, and that's where it's at. What are they spending the money on? Pain relief, better sleep, weight loss, energy levels, mental focus, immune system protection, anxiety management. $10 to $30 a day. So when you got one supplement that can handle all of that, that's why we put it in Project Healthy Wealth, our O2 drops. It allows the body, when you take the product 3 times a day properly, it allows the body to have the adequate amount of oxygen on a cellular level. And when when the cells have enough oxygen, they'll do what they're supposed to do naturally. And when that happens, the body goes into what they call an alkaline state. And according to medical experts, this book here wrote by Dr. Robert Wright, medical expert, professional, killing cancer, not cures. He talks about the importance of being able to have your body in an alkaline state so that cancer can't exist. Now, I can't make any claims of cure or diagnosis about this product. I can say under $2 a day. That's kind of nice. Where are the masses spending their money? $10 to $30 a day. So if they use this product daily and it's $2 a day, that means they're going to save potentially over $10 a day. $10 a day times 30 days, that adds another $300 to the family budget, transferring their spending from something that's a chemical experiment full of side effects to a healthy option that's 100% money back guarantee on the first 30 days if you're not satisfied, no questions asked, with no side effects. Does that sound like a place where a lot of money is going to be spent? Does that sound like a real simple process to get in front of that money? It sure is. Who do you know that wants pain relief, better sleep, weight loss, energy levels, better mental focus, strong immune system, or anxiety management on a natural level? Okay, you're going to hear these things come up in conversation. So what you do is you then schedule a time for them to see a solution to the problem of spending $10 to $30 a day and having side effects to they could save over $300 a month and have something natural that makes a difference. And if they're not satisfied, get their money back. So what does this mean has to take place for the money to be earned? It means people have to be communicated with. People have to be communicated with daily, okay? So we take a look at Eric Worre, one of the largest trainers in the network marketing industry. Wrote a book called GoPro, puts on GoPro events every year. And if you go to one of those, it'd really help your career out. He talks about the importance of a 90-day blitz. Just like an airplane taking off. That airplane has to take off very fast at a very big angle or it does not get off the ground. Now, network marketing, if you try to take a network marketing business off the ground slow and steady, it never gets enough for liftoff. You either run out of runway or you run out of fuel, one of the two, right? So you got to get the plane off the ground. How do you do that? Believe in what you're doing. Work at it consistently, daily. Is it because the upline says so, and if you don't do what they say and kiss their butt, they're not going to help you and you're not going to get paid? In some cases, that's how they operate. In reality, the bottom line is you want to be making sure that you're connecting with 10 people a day. This is your career, right? So what's your actions to profits? You're going to connect with 10 people a day. No excuses. This is what you're going to do. Hey, you're already spending the money. Let's show you how to save money and have even better results. And if I'm wrong, you get your money back. No risk to that, is there? It's pretty simple, isn't it? Okay? So 10 of them a day. If they say no, it's not the end of the world. And that's 50 a week. And you do that consistently for 10 weeks. Okay? What is that going to bring you? If you're brand new in the industry, statistics show you'll bring one customer and one builder a week with that effort, which brings you 4 in a month. Times, how many months are there? 12? So you hit 48. Wow! 48 customers and 48 business builders in 52 weeks of a year on a single discipline of 10 a day. 50 a week, no excuses. We've got to connect with people. Are we going to utilize the internet to find the people? I hope so. It's a lot easier to find 10 people on the internet while you're sitting in the comfort of your own home than it would be to find 10 locations to go find 10 people that need an opportunity that you have to offer. Just common sense and logic. Again, it's not something that everyone has on an even scale, but everyone has the choice to develop it. So let's take a look here. We understand the importance of branding ourselves because 92% of the startup companies go out of business. So we want to select some companies that are out of that startup range. They've already made it past the 6-month point. They've already got some proven success stories, and they have something that the masses are going to need over the next 10 years with or without you and I. So if you recognize that no matter what you're going to offer, you're going to have to connect with people. You're going to have to follow up with them until the timing is right. What do we see in this industry? If you take a look at the people working in the industry, 48% of them never even try to meet the needs of their client 3 times. And 80% of all transactions take place on the 5th to the 12th attempt. So what does this tell you? That tells you that if you understand your basic fundamentals and you have where the masses are spending their money, it's a matter of daily discipline. Will you develop the habit of breaking your comfort zone, of being afraid to talk to people about things that could improve the quality of their life? And if the timing's not ready for them now, odds show that something changes on a major scale in somebody's personal life every 90 days. Maybe you met them today and they're with a startup company and they're all excited and they're going gung-ho. They found the easy street. The guru hasn't crushed them with lies yet. And then they get in and they get going. And 90 days later, the guru hid the hard parts that you got to break your comfort zone to get and promised easy street. And because of that, they didn't earn any money. They didn't develop any daily habits that were uncomfortable to learn that became so comfortable they're a reflex that produces, kind of like tying your shoes. So what do? They quit and they leave. You connect with them again, remembering what their why was. Why did they want that big business? Why were they excited about it before? And now you're connecting with them again. It sounds like somebody showed you a path to easy street. What if I could show you a path that's not so comfortable, but it becomes comfortable the more you do it? And what if we could show you that that path is going to put the money in your pocket that you weren't able to make at the other place? You did tell me that you're tired of being in pain and not having enough sleep at night, being up and down 20 times in the middle of the night, right? Yeah. So these are problems that we can help you solve with the product that we market. That would improve your sleep, give you more energy throughout the day, make you feel better as a human being. And as you experience those results, you simply share how those results came to you because you put the right product in your body that made that happen. Where are you ever going to feel guilty about that? Where would you ever feel ashamed about doing that? So when we know that what we're sharing with other people is never going to break God's laws or man's laws, there's no reason not to have confidence in what we do. And most people get scared off because when they hit you with questions, you get scared and nervous. I'm making another phone call again as long as I live. But when you recognize the process of where the money's at, how to get in front of the money, how to communicate with the people based on what they want to accomplish, not what you want or the company agenda is, it's really simple to put this together. But you have to ask yourself the bottom line. I've talked about a lot of things on this training. What is the most important part? Once you understand these three basic fundamentals, once you understand where the money's at and how to get in front of that money, it leaves one thing: communicating with people. So if you want to recognize what's it going to take, it's going to take the comfort, the uncomfort at first of establishing the habit, making no excuses. If I can connect with 10 people a day and have a conversation with them, not sponsor 10 people a day in your business, that'd be great. Let's be a little realistic here. But if you can connect with 10 people a day and find out where their headspace is, you're going to find 2 out of those 10 that are ready for what you have to offer. Do you have the daily discipline to get told 8 out of 10 times to put your business in a place it won't fit very comfortably? Because that's what naturally happens. And when you recognize that that's the process going to happen, it's no big deal. You understand you got the truth, and when you know the truth is what's going to set you free, why would you avoid the truth behind the work? Now with Project Healthy Wealth, we have our health and wellness option with O2 Worldwide. A presentation less than a half an hour long shows them a solution to a problem that they're facing. And if they get started on a small scale, they can get you get $20. If they get started to set themselves up for success, to have enough samples on hand to do 12 proper demonstrations in their first 30 days, that's that startup cost in the affordability place of $199. $199 on a credit card? What is that, $10, $20 a month payments? Let's be real here, shall we? Okay, so if they get started for $199 to have what they need to represent their product with integrity in 30 days, 12 times on a part-time basis, that pays you $100. Okay, now online tools. Remember that trend? People need to be able to have capture pages, blog posts, which is the sales page, and automatic follow-up emails, and a Google Hangout page that when you use that Google Hangout page, it's tied to your brand under your brand name. Okay, so these are tools that entrepreneurs are going to use with or without you or not. But it allows them to do what? Brand themselves and promote their brand. So anywhere from 7 to, if they want to understand Facebook advertising and take the course, Social Profit Academy, that teaches you how to advertise on Facebook and bring hundreds of people to your opportunity. That's kind of a nice education to get. So if they purchase that Social Profit Academy, it pays out $400. So e-learning, if they want to understand mindset training through Robert Hollis, Life Mechanic University, $99 a month for that education, pays out a $50 a month commission. If they want to understand how to locate prospects on the internet 5 in 1 hour for any business, including real estate and insurance, there is an e-learning course put out by Max Steingart who teaches exactly that. Helped over 100 people accomplish over $1 million utilizing the power of the social networks, okay? So there's 3 different options in Project Healthy Wealth that are meant to serve all entrepreneurs. So it's a healthy brand. I'm going to connect with 10 people a day no matter what. I'm going to make sure the majority of the people I connect with are already entrepreneurs. That way they're out of their Pampers and into their big boy pants, and they don't fill their britches when you tell them they got to spend some money to operate a business. They kind of understand that. They haven't had to learn that the hard way yet, okay? So as I'm connecting with 10 people a day that are already entrepreneurs in some way, shape, or form, so my workload's a little easier on me, I understand that they need all three of these to be successful. So that's why my brand is Project Healthy Wealth. We don't leave money on the table. I know that as an entrepreneur, somebody that call me up and say, I saw you on Facebook. I saw you on Instagram. I saw you here. Oh, boy, I got this new company. We're going to be the next $1 billion big one. We got the $1 billion earners, Earl. You got to come and join us. You got lots of skills. You got lots of talent. Yes, I do. And I understand exactly how you feel. The reason you're talking to me is because you found out that I'm really good at recruiting people. The more people I can recruit onto your team, the more money you're going to make. Well, yeah, but you're going to make money too, Earl. Great. Let me show you how to find those leads. I mean, realistically, if I could give you a tool for free right now, no money out of your pocket, that will allow you the ability to understand how to find those people 5 in 1 little hour, that would be beneficial to your business, wouldn't it? Well, yeah. So now I can take the recruiting call that came to me to try to put me in their network marketing company, and I can use my affiliate offer with my online tools, give them a free lead generation system, and if they upgrade, I get $7. If they really step up to the plate, I get $407. Now, what am I going to do? I'm going to do the same exact thing in my business practice anyway. So I know I'm going to get those phone calls from other network marketers. Why not have an affiliate marketing tool that allows me to serve them what they need in the first place? Leads. Huh? So now I'm going to be a network marketer. Instead of getting mad every time somebody from a competing company calls and wants you to join, turn around and sell them a tool that they can use that will improve the profits in their business. And instead of having to have the pressure of selling them the tool, just give it to them for free. Let them try it out for 7 days. Do you see what I'm saying? You're going to go through the process of connecting to 10 people a day, 50 a week, for 10 weeks to get your airplane off the ground in the first place. You might as well work smart when you get somebody that's already in a company. And you follow up with them and find out they were part of one of those startup companies that tanked. 3 months later, now, whoo, what do you got? Well, you got a reason to follow up with them because you gave them a free tool that helps them find leads for their business. Hey, it's been about 3 months since we chatted. I realized that you were involved in XYZ network marketing company, and I didn't sign up with you, but I did give you that free tool. How's business? How's those leads going? Oh, man, that tool worked great, but the company went out of business. I'm scratching my head. I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. And I can't believe you remember me, Earl. Well, I did, because I understand the fortunes in the follow-up, and I understand the process of entrepreneurship. You deserve the success. Let's show you a path that's going to work for you, that won't go out of business or won't cheat you. Fair enough? You got a half an hour where you can see the details? Because I'm not real good at explaining them, man. Those guys do a much better job. Would 3 o'clock this afternoon or 7 o'clock tonight be better for you? The fortune's in the follow-up, folks. Master that skill. Enjoy the rewards from it. So hopefully, you're starting to see how you're going to practice these same activities on a daily basis with a single affiliate company, a single network marketing company, or your own brand. So you might as well learn how to brand yourself and have the needs in front of all 3 big piles of money, being health and wellness, online tools, and e-learning. So as you're going through your process of 10 per day, 5 days per week, you're putting the odds in your favor. And that's what it's all about, folks. I can't spit it out any more simple than what I have on this training. The biggest reason most people don't make money in this issue, in this industry, is the issue of everything is comfortable and easy to do, but connecting with 10 new people a day, 5 days a week, consistently for 10 weeks. Okay? That's an uncomfortable part, because what? We don't know what we're going to say. We don't know what we're going to do, and they might laugh at us. Oh, boo-hoo. Guess what? Recognize the facts. From under 200 billion to over $1 trillion is a pretty large pie to get a piece of. Under your own brand, you've got 3 of those pies that are that huge, where that money's going to be, with or without you and I. So there's no need to be unconfident about what you're sharing with people. What will draw them to you is the fact that you actually know what you're doing, and that you believe that you could achieve with what you're doing, whether your guru is there or not. And I don't mean to slam gurus. There's a lot of really good trainers out there, but there's also a lot of really bad ones. I got out of this industry for almost a year because my home was in foreclosure and I was trusting an upline. And as I brought him this lady out of Puerto Rico, he found some other friends of his that spoke Spanish, convinced me, because I didn't speak Spanish very well, that if I really wanted to see Puerto Rico come into my organization, then I need to be coachable, do a 3-way call with him, and he will connect her with that Spanish-speaking person, and I'm going to have a huge country in my organization. I believe this guy. I did exactly what he said. And Puerto Rico came into the company under one of his buddies, not me, and that organization is huge. I walked away from that. There's no way on earth I was going to plug more people into an upline that was going to take food off of my table so he can enjoy even more money on top of the millions that he already had. I kind of got mad at the industry. But you see, I had to grow up and quit crying about it and realize this money's going to happen whether I'm in the industry or not, whether that guru's awesome or whether he's a liar or not. The money's still going to be there. So I have to put on my big boy pants, get over my pain, and start again. And that's exactly what I did. And in exactly 1 year's time from the time I left that company, I joined another company and formed a team over 700 people in 7 different countries because I understood how to connect with people on a daily basis where it matters the most. Okay? So what are you going to do? You understand very clearly from this training where the money's at, how to get in front of it. Are you going to make a goal to break your comfort zone? I mean, if 10 a day is too many for you, how about 5? If 5 is a day too many for you, how about 3? If 3 a day is too many for you, how about 1? Somewhere you got to start. Somewhere you got to be consistent. And somewhere you got to break that comfort zone. And yes, at first it's a little uncomfortable. Sometimes a lot. But the more you do it, the easier it gets. The more you can serve people, the more money you can make. The more confident you are in the way that you serve people, the more people you draw to you. So I hope this has been very helpful to you. I congratulate you for taking time to see how you can truly capitalize on success, put the same efforts forward that you're going to, and have 3 streams of income rather than 1. Now, what if you're scared? Earl, I could do 3 of them. I'm scared enough to do just 1. Great. Pick 1 and run with it. And as you get good at it and you get comfortable with it, you can add more to it later. It's that simple. May God bless you beyond your imagination this year. Please understand, there is no such thing as get rich quick in this industry. There is get rich smart. And what I just shared with you today is exactly how that's done. May God bless you beyond your imagination this year. I hope and pray that you'll come and join us. You deserve success, and the path here is real.